Well, we have news from the army in Ghana. Well, the Ghana Armed Forces, as well as the Chief of Defense. When we are speaking of the Chief of Defense, you should know we are talking about the Vice Admiral Seth Anwama. Well, they have promised to be very extra vigilant at the country's borders in this season to prevent any, security threats to the nation, and to make sure that things are going on well as people continue to enjoy the Christmas. You know what happens is that sometimes at this time, at the borders and at other places where there's free access into the country, people use this period to do a lot of dubious things and deadly dangerous things. Sometimes as we are in the nation, we don't see how these things happen and how we are protected from all these actions. All we know is that it's a new day and we go about our activities, but the Ghana Armed Forces and all other security agencies are at vantage places, preventing, threatening things from happening to the citizens in this country. So, for those of you who are planning to do some unlawful things at the borders and to do anything that would pose a threat to the nation Ghana, you have to be careful because the army have made it clear that they'll be at those places, and sometimes don't think that you'd notice them because it's not always that they'll be in uniform. So if you think you want to play smart, the Ghana army, they don't play, they don't joke at all. If you joke, you'll be in trouble. You get it? So those of you who have been sending things from one place to the other, make sure it's not some of those things that will be a threat to a citizen. Just be careful that it's not anything that is deadly. You get it? There are some things that maybe they'll turn a blind eye to it and they might allow you to go because it is understandable, but there are some other things you should not even try. You get it? And at one or two events, even they've made it clear that they are making efforts to secure all those borders, and they are going to be committed. They actually remain committed and they are very vigilant just to safeguard the integrity of this nation. There was also one event at the Garrison Methodist Presbyterian Church, which is at Burma Camp, and the Chief of Defense was there. He graced the occasion and he gave his speech about all these things that are being done to make sure that things are going smoothly in the nation. As well as also there was also another event at the Accra Diocese of the Methodist Church Ghana. That was a very beautiful event where there was a lot of dancing and worship going on. They were actually praising the Most High God because the army, they are strong, but they receive their strength from God. We cannot say we rely on the army and forget God. It's God who gives them the strength, the power, the brains, and all of that. So they always put God first in all they do. And after this worship and all this glory given to God, and the speech was made where they made it very, very clear that they are not going to joke at all. The Chief of Defense actually said that his military troops and all those he was working with, they were very, very, very highly alert because now they are even getting more support from the government. And because of this, all these incentives and all these different rewards and remunerations is even giving them the adrenaline to even do more, to get things in certain places and prevent other things from getting to some areas in the country. They are making sure that the right measures, the adequate things are put in place. And even as we are speaking, they are still training people. There are people who are still going through serious training. You get it? As well as there's also some acquisition of some weapons and equipment, high class and sophisticated technological weapons, just to make sure that there are certain things done in order. It's not always that you see them with guns. No, and they've advanced. There are sometimes you don't even know that the army is there. They are doing certain things. They are just watching you, but they are silent. As you're doing your thing, they are watching you in the air. You cannot see. You don't know. You are not seeing a soldier there, so you don't understand. You think all you are seeing is all there is, but no, there's something you are not seeing. So you get it. If you try anything funny, as they spot you like that, they just so now they can even just press a button, and then you are gone. You don't have to worry about coming with this AK-47. No. They have all that, but they are acquiring newer ones. So be very, very careful at the borders, especially those of you who don't like listening. There are some of you, no matter how many times you are warned, you want to show that your ears are hard. You tear chain. You want to show that you know they hear. When you meet the Ghana army, you hear. Even one sound alone. If they give you one sound, it will make you hear for a very long time. Trust me, you will hear a lot. So be very careful at the borders. You get it. Some of you, you are only thinking about your stomachs and your pockets. It's good to want the best for yourself, but don't go and follow someone who deceive you to do something that will destroy another person just for income. At this time, you should not be getting around things like explosives and all those things. These are the times you should make sure those types of weapons are not around, because if they get you, if they grab you, please don't say we didn't warn you. If they grab you, you might be shocked. You eat the weapon. You eat the weapon that you are carrying, even if it's a bomb. See, now they have all these sophisticated equipment and gadgets to detect where a bomb is and how it is even coming. And you know that now they are even able to stop bombs. You get it? So just be very careful. You get it? They are doing their best. They are on all those frontal lines. You get it? They don't joke anymore. There's serious professionalism now. Even when you look at the number of soldiers that are recruited for peacekeeping in different countries, you'll notice that those from Ghana are among one of the best who bring results. So nowadays they normally take a lot of them from Ghana here. Of all the countries, even if you don't look at Africa, just look at West Africa alone. If you notice, the Nigeria is also one country where they get quite a few good soldiers, but the most serious ones, they are from Ghana here. So they are really on their A game right now. You get it? And they are maintaining a positive attitude in discharging their duties. They will continue to protect the citizens and do their best to ensure that there's peace and calm in the nation. There are some of you who need to continue to help them by praying for them, because these people, they risk their life sometimes. Think about it. You don't see a soldier as somebody who is just violent and dangerous. No. Look at a soldier as somebody who has given his life just to make sure that you and I are safe today. And you get it? And sometimes the things they go through, you don't see. That's why when they grab you like that, they want to teach you a very serious lesson. The Ghana army, they don't you think it's easy. Even when you want to be recruited alone, the things you will go through. You get it? And these are people who are putting their lives on the line for us. You understand? A nation without an army is weak. There's no nation that will be strong when it has no army. And if the Ghana armed forces are not there today, most of us will be doomed, if not all of us. So we have to make sure that we pray for them, that God will continue to give them strength and also guidance and mind power, just this brain power to do their works and discharge their duties very efficiently. You get it? The Vice Admiral, Mr. Amwa, he was very, very grateful for all the dedication that his troops and the Ghana armed forces in general were bringing out. They are very dedicated, and he has shown us that even there cannot be any sustainable development without peace and security. And therefore, he's urged all his fellows and all those with him in the defense staff and the armed forces to take pride in their different roles geared at keeping peace and security at its highest in the nation. Now, he's also given a word of thanks to some media houses for collaborating with the armed forces, to do some of their programs, and also to bring clarity about what they are doing in certain areas. He shows that this is good for demonstrating, civil military collaboration, and it's good. We don't have to look at the soldiers in our armed forces as a different people. We are one with them. We need to work together with them. When they say let's do it this way, just listen. Let's do it that way. If they say it will be better if we keep this one out of something, let's just keep it out. Let's just follow them and work with them. And it will benefit all the both of us. At the end of the day, when you think about it, we are all one anyway. You get it? It's just their job that has made them very hard and tough. But they are also our people, so let's just work with them. Let's work with them. It's a good thing, when you look at even the celebration going on right now. This is a time where they have to be extra vigilant, because anything can threaten the peace. Now that people are so much in a celebration mode, people are not really vigilant these days. Everybody is just going here, partying here, drinking there, jumping here, boogieing, smooching, all these things. They are just, they're just chilling and having fun. Now, you know how it is when you're chilling and having fun, your mind is not on security. You don't want anything to come and pressurize you and take all the fun away. So you are very relaxed. But that is the dangerous point where when the enemy sees you are very relaxed, he can come against you. You get it? So this is the time that we need to make sure that our soldiers are at the right places doing what they have to do. Already we've been very, very inspired by some of the works and seriousness that Vice Admiral Seth Amuama has brought out ever since he was given his role to help the nation, and it's amazing. It shows us that these are people who are not only looking for how they'll make money and how they'll get a pay. No, they are really passionate about the job, very passionate about the job. There are some people, they just only want money. So whatever will come out their way, they'll do it. But this is not our soldiers, and this is not the Vice Admiral. They are very serious about putting the right measures in place and just keeping safety in the whole nation. So be very careful. Those of you who have been playing, especially at the borders. Some of you who have been doing those medicine stuff. By medicine, you know what we are talking about. Those black magic, and be careful. If you think the Ghana Armed Forces they don't have spirituality, you are joking. See, they go through the correct spirituality before they even go on their their missions and all of those things. Do you think that the worship they worship and all those things that they do is something small? Don't joke. Some of you think you can go and meet some fetish priest in some corner and get some small bala and come and do your body odeshi. You take your thing and you pass through the border anyhow. Be careful. There's a time where those types of powers they fail. Very, very careful. Don't be fooling at the borders at all. At all. Don't even joke. Don't try it. Well, you want to try it, you can try it, and then whatever happens to you, it happens. But just don't joke. These are people who are very, very willing and ready. Or do you think that they don't know that some of you chop medicine? Do you think they themselves they don't chop medicine? They chop the medicine some, but they chop the correct medicine. So be careful. Our armed forces, they are no jokers at all. If you think about those who go on missions out and come, most of those who survive are Ghanaians. Of all the ones they've been recruiting in the different countries, most of those who come back, it's just a few who come back hurt and maimed. Sometimes a little part of their body would be, fractured and stuff. But on the general overview, when you want to calculate, bring an analytical view of the numbers of soldiers that return from their countries, you will notice that it's Ghana. You will notice, if you look at the number of soldiers that when they go on missions and all this peacekeeping and all this little security projects and works, the main ones who return back in numbers are the Ghanaian ones. So do you think they don't chop medicine? No, don't joke at all. You sometimes, some of you people who have been playing around the borders, you go and do those little fetish stuff. You go and wear some chain, they'll give you some water, they'll give you, and then you do it, then you come and do your body odeshi, you there. If you like, go and pass them. The armed forces, they've made it very clear, they are ready, so don't joke. Okay, viewers and listeners, let's see what you think about the willingness and the seriousness of the armed forces and also the chief of defense towards this festive season. Do you have any suggestions? Are there any other places that our armed forces or maybe our security personnel in general, not only the armed forces or the other security agencies, do you have any particular place where they should take a look at, where they should be protecting, where they should be vigilant at? Let us know in the comment section below, and we are sure it will get to them so that they can do what they can do to make it well with us in this nation. Thank you very much for listening and have a very, very nice day.